Since this movie won Best Picture at the Oscars this year, I guess it's a good time to talk about it. Is it enjoyable? Yes, I liked it. Is it the best film of the year? Absolutely not. Was I surprised that it won? Nope. Hi and welcome to Raz Reviews. Today I'm gonna be reviewing Anora. Anora is a typical indie film. It's lovely, it's enjoyable, and I had a good time watching it. The story is about a prostitute that marries the son of a rich Russian oligarch. So it kind of starts like a modern day Pretty Woman and then slowly turns into a more lighthearted version of Uncut Gems. And that's the thing that I really liked about it, is that it takes this concept of the Hollywood fairy tale and goes, what if this happens for real? And how that quickly falls apart. So it plays with your expectations. And I genuinely, halfway through, didn't know where the movie was going. And I was really interested to see, what's gonna happen? It's also really well directed, well shot, very well acted. All the characters felt real. Everybody felt very genuine. And there were a lot of surprises. Even the characters themselves, at first they start out one way and then they start becoming something else. The character of Anora, you think of her in a certain way and then she surprises you by what she does and who she is. And there's one particular character called Igor who starts out one way and then I loved him at the end. So again, the movie is constantly changing and playing around with your expectations. And I think that was really good, which makes it a really nice script. There were also a lot of funny moments that I laughed a lot at. And it had some really nice, sweet moments, especially towards the end. But you have to like that indie style for this movie to work for you. It might feel a little too subtle or maybe too slow or nothing really that big and impressive. But that's how independent films are. Now, why would this movie win the Oscars? I mean, it's a very safe bet. And especially because the Oscar votes are preferential ballots, meaning people pick more than one film as their preferences starting from 1 to 5. And then there's a point system. So in a year that's as divisive as this one, where there was no clear frontrunner, you'd have people have different things as their number one. But something like Anora would fall somewhere in the top 3, 2, 3. So it will gain the points eventually. And I think that's how it won. And that's why I predicted that it would win Best Oscar. So it's not necessarily the best film, but it is the most typical Oscar indie sweetheart type of movie, and that's why it won. So if you like that style of indie films, you might like this, like films like Coda, Little Miss Sunshine, Perks of a Wallflower, that kind of stuff, then you would like this movie. I personally enjoyed it. I like the comedy, I like the sweetness of it, and I like the characters, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.